What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be doing the match preview for Barcelona versus Real Valladolid in La Liga. After 2 long weeks of the international break, Barcelona are finally back in action where they have 3 big points to fight for in the title race. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button, try to get to 200 likes on this video. It'd be very much appreciated. And of course, hit the subscribe button and let's get into it. Before we get into this video is sponsored by the One Football app. It is an absolutely brilliant football app that I've been using now for the past few years. It's the best in my opinion. It has everything you need. Breaking news, transfer news, videos. You have all the matches in the top 5 leagues in one spot, or you can even add more leagues. I believe it has 160 different leagues. And also you can follow your favorite football team. Of course, for me, it's going to be Barcelona. You can have, predictions. It tells you the next games. You have news about it as well. You have a nice little place where you can see all the tables for Champions League, Copa del Rey, Super Cup, La Liga. You can have the squad list as well. You can see all the first team players of Barcelona and some of the Barcelona B players as well. Nice little spot for transfers as well for everything that's linked to just Barcelona. And during the match, there is live voting of the man of the match. But what I love about this app the most is when we score, it tells you who assists, it tells you if it's a penalty or an own goal. Some apps don't do that. It's absolutely brilliant. Of course, it has full-time stats as well, offside, possession. It also has news on La Liga, transfers on La Liga, and stats as well. Top scorer, assists, red cards, yellow cards. This is by far the best football app out there, and the best part is it's free. So top link in the description down below. Give it a go. You won't be disappointed. So before we get into this match preview, I want to quickly mention these rumors about Neymar coming to Barcelona, coming in from Rack 1. More specifically, Gerard Romero saying that the Neymar to Barcelona folder is reopened. The Brazilian's desire is to return to his former club. The best thing about the Neymar news is that he is sure that Messi wants to stay at Barcelona. That's the best thing I take out of all this Neymar, saga again, that Messi wants to stay at Barcelona. He's going to be looking to stay, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Of course, Neymar does have 1 year left on his contract, which means that next season he could leave PSG for free. All I have to say again, strap your seatbelts for the summer. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Kickoff time for this match will be taking place at 9 p.m. local time, and we are playing on a Monday again. I don't know why La Liga keep putting us on a Monday, but this is really now the second time this season where Barcelona play on a Monday. And of course, this match will be taking place at the Camp Nou. And the referee for this match has been confirmed. On the pitch, it will be Santiago Leter, and on the BR, it will be Valentin Pizarro. Let's start off by taking a look at the league table. Barcelona are currently sat in 3rd place in La Liga on 62 points, 28 games played, 9 wins, 5 draws, and 4 losses. And if you look at our last 5 games in the league, they have all been wins, which is absolutely fantastic. Real Madrid are in 2nd place. They did play a game more than us. They actually played yesterday, and they did beat Eibar 2-0 at the Alfredo Di Stefano Stadium. That was a very, very comfortable win for them, and they did leapfrog Barcelona and go to 2nd place by 1 point. Atletico Madrid do play later on today, about 6 hours after I upload. It will be at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan against 4th place Sevilla, so that's going to be a tough game. They are currently top of La Liga on 66 points, where Barcelona are currently on 62, so there is a 4 points difference between 1st place and 3rd place. So this race is getting very, very tight. And the title race for La Liga is definitely heating up. Of course, there is about, 2 months left of La Liga with 10 games left to play. And if you look at the games remaining, all teams have very, very difficult games and have very, very easy games. It's going to be one hell of a race. And if you look at our opponents, Real Valladolid, they're currently 16th place in La Liga, 3 points off the relegation zone on 27 points after playing 28 games. They have 5 wins, 12 draws, and 11 losses. If you look at the last 5 games in the league, they've won 1, lost 1, and drawn 3. Let's take a look now at our opponents, Real Valladolid. As I just mentioned, they are currently 3 points off relegation zones. They're, of course, one of the lower teams in the Liga, and the last time we played them was before the Christmas break on December 22nd, where Barcelona did play that 3 at the back for the first time ever, and they did beat them 3-0 with Lenglet, Braithwaite, and Messi scoring on the night. And if you look at their last 6 games in the Liga, they did draw the Sevilla 1-1, they drew 0-0 with Osasuna, they beat Getafe 2-1, drew 1-1 with Celta Vigo, they did lose to Real Madrid 1-0, and they drew with Eibar 1-1. Now the 3 games I want to take a quick look at and analyze is their 1-1 draw with Sevilla, their 2-1 win against Getafe, and their 1-0 loss to Real Madrid. Let's start off with their 1-0 loss against Real Madrid, with Casemiro scoring the only goal in the game. And as you can see from Real Madrid, they had a very, very dominant performance, and of course they played that 4-3-3, Courtois goal, Toni Kroos having a madness of a game. If you look at the side of Real Valladolid, they had a very, very poor game. They played that 4-2-3-1, Roque Mesa in the midfield. One of their main threats is of course their winger Oleana, who had a very, very poor game. Jordi Messi, who of course won the treble with us back in 2015 as the 3rd goalkeeper, so he's Barcelona through and through. Overall, Real Madrid put in a very, very dominant performance and outclassed Real Valladolid. Let's take a look now at their 2-1 win against Getafe, with Oscar Plano scoring in the 14th minute, and Griezmann, their striker up front, scoring in the 24th minute, but Getafe did score a goal with Jaime Mata in the 37th minute, and also Jaime Mata did pick up a red card near the end of the game, and you can see again, Real Valladolid's formation is similar to that 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1 system, but in this match, Real Valladolid were very dominant in that first half an hour. But after Getafe got that consolation goal, Real Real Valladolid just sat deep and soaked it all up, and then after that red card, the game was pretty much done, and Valladolid picked up 3 big points. Now let's take a look at their last match before the international break, which was a 1-1 draw with Sevilla at home, with Orellana scoring a penalty in the 44th minute, and Sevilla goalkeeper Bono scoring in the 94th minute to salvage Sevilla a draw. If you haven't seen the goal, I recommend you go watch it. It was absolute scenes. In this match, it was actually a very even clash. Of course, Real Valladolid being the home team, Sevilla had to go a little bit more on the front foot, but after Real Valladolid scored that penalty, they just parked the bus because they knew that Sevilla are a very dangerous side, and then in the end, it was their goalkeeper Bono from a last-minute corner kick to salvage Sevilla a draw. To be expected, Real Valladolid are one of the struggling teams in the Liga and are actually doing fairly well for a team of their standards. You know, not that many good players, and they are surviving so far in La Liga, but only 3 points off the drop zone. What I do want to mention right now is that Real Valladolid might have 12 players unavailable for the match against Barcelona, so basically their whole entire starting lineup besides their goalkeeper could miss out on this game due to injury, COVID-19, suspension, and doubts as well. Their whole entire team is going to be out for this game. Wiseman up front, very dangerous. Their star winger Orellana is going to be out. A lot of the defenders are going to be out. They're absolutely getting hammered with the COVID-19 regulations, injuries, suspensions. It's going to be a very difficult game for Real Valladolid. Let's now get into Ronald Koeman's press conference reaction. Of course, in his press conference this morning, he's asked a lot of questions by the media. Let's get in and see what he had to say. Starts off by saying that we know that Real Valladolid have casualties due to injuries and due to COVID. Despite the break we've had, we are fine. The players are eager. We know our situation. We have to win. We can't think this will be an easy game because of the casualties they have. It could end up being like that, but it will depend on ourselves. We know that Messi and De Jong are close to being suspended. Of course, they pick up a yellow card in this game. They will be suspended for the Clásico. I don't think it's time to rest. There are 10 games remaining. The risk always exists, but the players must keep that in mind. I have to put the best team I believe out for tomorrow. I took advantage of the break to have a meeting with the president and his team. We talk about this season and the next one. I don't want to talk about players who aren't ours. He also said that Laporta gave him confidence and they are very happy with his work. And of course, that's normal. After the change we've made, it's only 1 match away from winning the Copa del Rey, and we have improved, but we have to keep on winning. Then Koeman was asked about Messi's renewal, said it's a very important matter. We try to do our best that Leo stays at the club for many more years, but right now we aren't thinking about next year, we're thinking about tomorrow's game. Then Koeman gave us an injury update on Gerard Piqué and Sergio Roberto, saying that Piqué and Roberto are training with the group. They have improved a lot. Whether or not they'll enter the squad this tomorrow, we will decide tomorrow. Then Koeman was asked about Alex Collada's performance in the Barcelona B game yesterday and whether or not he can go into the first team. He said that Collada is a very interesting player, like all the other Barcelona B players, but it's a topic for next season. We have to try to make them do well in the promotion playoffs, and that's why I let Elas Riva play in that match yesterday. Then Ronald Koeman was asked about the links in regards to Erling Haaland, said that I'm not worried about the names that appear in the press. We had to focus for the last 10 games. And finally, Ronald Koeman was asked, do you think a big signing this summer is possible? He said, I don't know if a big signing this summer is possible to come to Barcelona. The final decision on whether or not something is possible is not up to me, but up to the president based on the economic situation. We're talking about how to improve the team, and we'll see what happens. And that concluded Ronald Koeman's press conference reaction ahead of the match against Real Valladolid tomorrow. Let's get in now to the lineup predictions. We're going to start off with the manager, Ronald Koeman. I'm going to try my best to predict this lineup, but of course, coming off straight after an international break and with the squad list now coming out until tomorrow, it's going to be very difficult to predict. On the screen right now, you can see the minutes played by all the Barcelona players during the international break, and I will be taking this into consideration and their performances as well during the international break. Of course, Antoine Griezmann got 2 goals, Dembele got 1, Braithwaite got 1 goal, 1 assist, Pjanic 1 goal, Dest 1 goal, Jordi Alba getting 3 assists, Trincao getting 2 goals, and Pedri getting 1 assist. Now, this will be taken into consideration when I predict Ronald Koeman's lineup and my lineup as well. And Ronald Koeman's lineup prediction is on the screen right now. I think he's going to go with Ter Stegen in goal, a back 3 of Mingueza, Araujo, and Lenglet, wing backs being Dest and Jordi Alba. 3 in the middle are going to be Busquets, Roberto, and Pedri, and the 2 up front are going to be Messi and Ousmane Dembele. I do think Ronald Koeman will go full strength for this match. Besides from Frenkie de Jong, I do think he'll give Frenkie de Jong a rest. He played every single match for the Netherlands during the international break. By the way, I don't know why Frank de Boer, the Dutch manager, did not give Frenkie de Jong a rest. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I do think Koeman will give him a rest in this match. Back 3, of course, is the strongest back 3 at the moment, with Piqué going to be out for this match. Mingueza, Araujo, and Lenglet are going to come straight in there. Wing backs are going to be Dest and Jordi Alba. And the 3 in the middle, I do think he's going to bring in Roberto in that midfield. Of course, we've been having rumors over the past few days that Roberto is going to start this game. The question is where? Will it be a right wing back for Dest, or will it be in the midfield? I do think it's going to be in the midfield. And of course, Messi's going to 100% be starting this game after getting a beautiful 2 weeks off during the international break. And I think that Dembele will accompany him up front, with Antoine Griezmann playing way more minutes than Dembele during the French international break. And of course, that partnership up front with Dembele and Messi has been working very well. So this is the lineup I have selected for Ronald Koeman. Let me know down below what you think Ronald Koeman's going to go with. Now I'm going to show you guys my lineup, what I would do if I was a Barcelona coach. And the reason why I'm laughing is I believe none of you guys are going to be happy with my lineup. It's on the screen right now. I've gone with Ter Stegen in goal, a back 3 being Mingueza, Araujo, and Umtiti, wing backs being Roberto and Junior Firpo. 2 in the middle are going to be Pjanic and Ricky Puig, and the 3 up front are going to be Trincao, Messi, and Martin Braithwaite. Now, if I was the Barcelona manager, I would go absolutely full rotation. I do not want to risk any players in this match. We have a big month and a half ahead of us to fight for that La Liga race and the Copa del Rey final in 2 weeks. I don't want to rest anyone. I'm going with the second team. I'm going with that back three as well. I would play Umtiti in this match against a very, very weak side. Fair point that wing back to give nice little dress to Jordi Alba, who played 2 whole games for Spain. Sergio Roberto at right wing back. I think this could be a very, very underrated position for Roberto. Of course, he played that during that 6-1 win against PSG. I have been looking forward to seeing Roberto in that position because, as we all know, as a right back, he's excellent going forward, but terrible in defense. It doesn't have that pace to come back. But with that three at the back, I do think Roberto could shine in that position. The two midfielders in the middle, of course, with that holding midfielder of Pianch and that more creative one, Ricky Puig. Of course, Ricky Puig only played a total of 9 minutes during the international break, and Pianch did play quite a few games for Bosnia and Herzegovina, but of course, he's very inconsistent in this team and hasn't played beforehand. And of course, Messi, 2 weeks off. I think he's going to lead this team to a victory. This is the team I'd go with. Let me know down below. Would you rather pick my lineup or Koeman's lineup? I do have a feeling that a lot of you guys are going to say Koeman. Score prediction time. Time to predict the score for this match. Of course, facing 16th place in La Liga at the Camp Nou should be a very, very, very comfortable win. No matter what lineup Koeman goes with, I won't be disappointed with it as long as he rests Frenkie de Jong. If he starts Frenkie de Jong, I would be very, very worried. And also, any lineup that Koeman selects will definitely beat Real Valladolid, who of course have every single one of their star players out due to injury, COVID, or suspension. It should be a very, very comfortable win for Barcelona, and I'm going to go Barcelona win this game by 3-0. Hopefully get some goals, get some confidence, because of course El Clasico is going to be next weekend, and we will have 4 days off: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for that Clasico. Hopefully get some games in because they did play on Saturday, so they are going to get 2 days more rest than us for that match. So hopefully Barcelona gets some goals, boost their confidence for that game. I'm going to go with Barcelona win this game by 3-0 and a very, very comfortable win as well. Let me know your score predictions down in the comments below. So that was my match preview for Barcelona versus Real Valladolid in La Liga. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below, of course, on everything we discussed. But mainly, I want to know your score predictions and would you rather pick my lineup or Koeman's lineup. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys some more for the live watch along. Set the button on the screen. Come and join me and watch the game with me. Follow straight after the match by my match review. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and Forza Barca.